Hello, and today I am going to show you guys correct facial proportions using a picture of my niece, Cora. I've already done one of these this week, but I just had to post this one especially for her. So here we go again with facial proportions. Okay, so I start out here by putting in a basic egg shape. I change it just a little bit, and then halfway down that egg shape, only halfway, not up on the forehead, I'm going to put my eyes. And I leave about the space of one eye in between the other eyes. So that's one little measurement that you can do. I look at Coralie's eyes and I see that they're flat on the bottom with a little curve on the top. She's also squinting, so I want to make sure that I don't make those eyes too big. I also want to make sure that the irises are just, covered mostly up. I don't want to try and squish that whole circle in. Now halfway between the eyes and the chin, or a quarter of the way up the whole shape, is my nose. I make that by putting in a set of what I call parentheses. Again, I'm comparing them with her nose. I want to make sure that those nostrils are just really light. I want to keep them light because sometimes people get tempted to make huge circles for nostrils, and instead of having realistic nostrils, so I went and drew that funny nose up there because a lot of times we get harsh lines, and we don't want harsh lines with something like this. We want gentle lines because it's better to be a little bit too light than a little bit too dark. You can see I went ahead and put those shadows and those lines below the nose, and then 1/8 of the way up my egg shape is the mouth. So the top lip is usually a little bit darker, and I wouldn't recommend teeth for your first drawing because they can be a little challenging. Bottom lip usually has a highlight, so I'm leaving that light. Erasing a little extras. For the teeth, I'm just gonna barely put in the gum shapes, which are usually like little triangles that come from the top, and I'm gonna just lighten those up a little bit, shade them in, and then leave that. I have, like I told you, had to change the chin, make that a little bit closer, and customize the face to Coralie's face. You can see I'm using the side of my pencil to just put in some of those shadows. It's always so much more fun to draw someone you know. I put in the lid lines there and lightly put in some eyebrows. Never want those too dark. Now this ear, from the angle that Coralie's head is at, appears to go from the eye to the mouth. So make sure you're actually comparing where certain features line up with other features when you're drawing. Since Coralie is not bald, her hair comes above that egg shape and around the back of the ears. So I use the ears as a measurement as to where those can go. And again, I'm just reminding you, I'm not looking for perfection in this drawing. I'm just looking mostly that you get the eyes, nose, and mouth put at the right point on that shape. I like to let my students know that for hair, it's better just to use your pencil like a charcoal stick rather than try and do lines, which is the most tempting, because if you look at the hair on Coralie, you see it in blocks of value, lights and darks, rather than something else. So there you have it.